In this video, I'm going to solve this system using the substitution method. So the first thing we need is to make sure we isolate one of the variables. Now it's easiest to pick, we have four choices. We have this one, this one, this one, or this one. Now it's easier to pick the one that has a coefficient of 1. And if there is not one that has a coefficient of 1, look for one that has a coefficient of -1. So I'm going to take this equation right here, and I want to get this x by itself. It doesn't matter whether we put 14 minus 4y or x equals -4y plus 14. It's the same thing. So now we're going to go ahead and take the other equation, the 5x plus 3y equals 2, and we're going to now substitute the other equation into this equation. So instead of x, we're going to take out x because it says that x is the -4y plus 14. So instead of x, I'm going to plug in -4y plus 14. The rest of the equation stays the same. So I just took this x right here out and plugged in what we got over here. Now we're going to go ahead and solve that for y. So I'm going to go ahead and distribute. Combine like terms. Now that we're done simplifying, subtract 70 from both sides. And divide both sides by -17. We would get a y value of 4. So we know that if we write our answer as an ordered pair, that the y is 4. Now to get our x, we have to go back to the original problem. Pick one of these equations. I'm going to go ahead and go with the top one. And instead of y, plug in the 4. And simplify. And solve for the x. And we get that x equals -2. And we have our solution. And now we're going to check our solution. We're going to replace the x with -2 and the y with 4 and make sure that it equals the same thing on both sides for both of the equations. And we see that it does on the first one. And it also does on the second. So we would know this is the correct solution.